Oh, here again?
Yeah.
I do feel like for Splatoon 3, they could maybe have 3 stages going at once.
Yeah, I think 3 stages in the rotation has always been the agreed upon. This should be just the standard and not only during Splatfest.
Yeah. I feel like that's just enough to not have the same one like 5 times in a row like we have.
Oh man, this is the correct way to play Splatoon.
Also wondering if they I just saw a man perish.
It was me.
Suicide even.
Oh,
It was you?
suicide? I didn't suicide. I got fucking stabbed in a back alley.
Beginning to wonder if they made Splatoon 3 just so that they could and Tricolor Splatfest just so they could do the Pokemon.
Yeah, probably. That was probably their primary thought. Even though they've already done a Pokemon Splatfest before.
Oh, have they?
Yeah, it was
like a red or
red
blue
versus
or-
blue version. Yep.
That makes sense.
Behind you.
Why am I constantly being routed around that box?
I don't know. That other ink
bad
brush,
box.
all they're really interested in doing is running in circles with
Is
their
running.
paint.
Yeah. They in fact ran right past me earlier, and I think hit me, but like it does so little damage that I just kept going.
Oh, Zookid.
I don't think I have ever once used that as a killing type tactic.
My favorite anime. Killing type tactic.
Killing like / / type tactic.
Somehow none of the
my
words are
God.
pronounced correctly.
Yeah. I've certainly died plenty of times already.
What's all the X's in anime titles?
Yeah, and why are they
X's?
never pronounced? Hunter x Hunter, Spy
Oh.
Family.
Yeah, I don't understand that either.
And it's only shows that people think are good, but probably aren't.
Spy X Family looks like well animated but incredibly fucking generic, and
Yes.
I can't help but view the love for it with healthy skepticism.
Oh, yeah.
No, man, it's got a cute little girl who's like evil or something. I don't know.
I don't even think so. I think she
I
just
thi-
makes faces. Or
She's
something.
I think she's like a super genius or something. It's some
No
Valeria
way. Did they
Richards
really do
shit.
that shit?
I think.
Like fucking Stewie Griffin.
I think that anime is just the Family Guy.
Or maybe American Dad, but not good.
But in American Dad, their kids are explicitly not incredibly smart.
Yeah.
In fact,
mean,
one
that's
of them
true.
is actively a moron.
I died an
I think
incredible
they're both
amount of times.
explicitly morons in their own way.
That's true.
We very much lost that.
Fuck.
When do you get other emotes? I don't think I've gotten another emote.
I think I
yet.
have like 2. You can
Really?
See yeah. Once we get
Not many at all.
once you get through the menu, keep going. Yep. Press A. Oh God, everyone's here. No, never mind. Never mind. We can't press X. Also, we should have stopped for Jordan's sake.
That's fine.
Oh, unless he could still probably join us, right?
Does anyone else have a fucking shitload of gnats like within the past month?
No,
Gnats?
not that I've noticed.
I've been having a problem with fruit flies, but
I've
other
been
than
having-
that,
I guess
Nat
yes,
King
fruit
Cole
flies
has
is
been all
probably what
over
they
the
are.
place, but
so you're talking about fruit flies?
Yes.
Yeah, I definitely had an issue with fruit flies.
Okay. Funny that you say that, Chris, because Haley is currently rehearsing at Muncie for a Nat King Cole concert.
oh well,
Very specific.
incredibly. So yeah, Batman the Animated Series, pretty good. Good show. That Mark fucking Hamill.
Yeah.
How was I supposed to? I did a bad.
Did you get
Yeah,
E-rated?
he's a. No. I won't even bother to explain it.
Okay.
Yeah, he's definitely. I mean, Kevin Conroy is also a very good Batman, but Mark Hamill's
yeah.
a very standout Joker.
I recently watched. Well, not recently. This was a few months ago, but I watched Mask of the Phantasm finally.
Mask of the Phantasm is so good.
It's phenomenal. It's extreme. It's one of the best Batman movies I've ever seen.
It is,
But
absolutely is.
Yeah, I'm planning
But
on
that
watching
was
that
the
once I
first-
finish the first season.
yeah, it's really good, and it was my first exposure in a large amount because I haven't really watched Batman the Animated Series to Mark Hamill Joker, who I knew was good, and I've heard like his laugh and some of his voice clips, but actually like hearing him in context, he's phenomenal. He's probably the best.
Oh,
Joker.
and he has a very good Joker laugh in that one.
Yes,
While he's about to explode, basically.
Yes, look. I know obviously Heath Ledger is kind of his own like thing, and I don't want to like compare the two, but like Mark Hamill's just up there. Like he's
it's
Oh,
still
yeah.
fair to compare the two, like, but
Yeah, so they're very different, which is
yeah.
and I will stand by Heath Ledger being by far the best thing about that movie.
Well, yes, absolutely. But I am just thinking on it,
I
like
don't know about that, but sure.
It's a good movie, but I think like it is in large part due to his performance. I think he
I
carries
mean,
it.
he's great in it for sure. But fucking Gary Oldman is also very good in that movie.
well, everyone's very good. Christian
Yeah,
Bale's
no,
very good as Batman, even with his goofy voice.
Yeah,
I
everyone.
can't get out of our fucking entrance.
Yeah, I'm not doing great either with that. No, everyone. Fuck. There's. Why are they all actually good?
I don't know. Like, how do I leave? I got out the side. They didn't even like ink their area very much. Fuck, what was that even?
What I was going to say was that we are very blessed with Jokers because all the Jokers, like, there's been a ton of really good Jokers.
Too many, in fact.
Well, and oh god, I just got kicked. His multiplayer maps have been updated.
Oh, they have.
It's been a long time since I've been slaughtered this hard, I think.
But
Well, push them back finally. Go on.
Well, like we got Mark Hamill and Heath Ledger, but like honestly, Jack Nicholson's Joker is kind of slept on.
Oh yeah, he's great,
and which is funny because it's Jack Nicholson, one of our like greatest actors, and people are just like, ah, yeah, he's also ran as Joker, and it's just like, what's going on here?
I think everyone is good in that movie, Tim, but Heath Ledger does the most with his screen time, and he gets a lot of screen time.
I think he's kind of what elevates it. I think if they didn't have Heath Ledger to like kind of grasp onto,
absolutely.
Yeah,
I think
if
it would be treated as a good comic book movie as opposed to just like a great film. Period.
Tim, let's go to stop.
I feel like, yes, okay. I feel like not enough people. Well, yeah, talk about how good Aaron Eckhart is as Two-Face in that either. I know the CGI makeup is over the top, but like he's really fucking good. Anyway,
there's that scene where he doesn't
recognize
recognize the Joker until he takes off the mask.
That's
the little tiny.
People clown on that scene so much, but like the guy like has been in the hospital and probably like doesn't even understand what's in front of him immediately.
Sure, it's just a very funny like 3 seconds out of context.
And I almost think it's knowing Christopher Nolan, it's probably unintentionally funny, but it kind of works with the character. I mean, not Two-Face, I suppose, but like it adds to the total goofiness of him wearing a fucking nurse outfit.
Mm-hmm.
I'm in a fight. I thought I had joined you guys, but I guess I didn't, even though I had to enter the code.
Oh no,
we had to get kicked to learn
how the maps changed. 2 hours is a good frequency for the map change, though, so it doesn't get too monotonous. If they're not going to do 3 maps.
One of the first things I even wanted to do a cell shaded music theory on is Mask of the Phantasm, but I mean, there's not exactly a good time to do a 1997 Batman film that people don't really talk about, but we'll see. One of these times I'd like to do it because I did a presentation on it in grad school specifically, so it's already written out.
Neat.
And Shirley Walker is a fantastic composer.
Yeah. The music in that show is also fantastic.
Mm.
And so much of the time in each episode is just given to her.
Yeah, and there's a lot of like unique stuff per episode too. Like it's not all just like the same shit over and over again or whatever.
She works in the Elfman main theme well.
Mm-hmm.
Like the cue is great.
Yeah, the Mask of the Phantasm was also great because it was her first opportunity to actually write her own Batman theme because she wanted. I mean, obviously, if you're on a show, you would love to write the main theme, but the creators of the show were like, "We got to get Danny Elfman on for the main theme." So it's kind of like, oh, okay, I guess. And her main theme for Batman is very fucking good. It's like the most heroic Batman theme, I would say. But
it's not just 2 chords.
It's not just 2 chords, no.
It doesn't represent its inner darkness or whatever.
No.
That's good.
It's also in like a crazy. It's in like D sharp minor or something.
Sure, yeah, why not?
Either that or maybe E flat minor. Batman feels like a flat character.
E flat minor also seems more sane than D sharp minor.
I don't. Well, I think it's either 6 sharps or 6 flats. So it's kind of like pick your poison.
That must just be a clarinet thing where like I'm used to a lot of flats, so seeing 6 of them, I'm just like, yeah.
I also much prefer flats as a tromboneman. Okay, does anyone have a room?
Nope.
Battle ends in 16 seconds on Jordan. He was joinable.
Oh, okay. I'm going to joinable Jordan.
I have unlocked
joinable Jordan.
I have unlocked 3 additional poses, Tim.
Huh.
Yeah, if you go to equip and scroll over to emotes.
Okay.
They are
I don't
catalog
I think
unlocks.
I checked like somewhat recently. Oh, catalog unlocks?
Yeah, you get them once you level up the catalog. Every now and then, one of them is emote, and then you go over to what's her face.
Now, since I'm in here, wait, are you not in here?
Please wait. You'll join the battle next. Once a spot opens up.
Oh, emotes. Here we go. Oh, I do have 3. Yeah, chill. See, I like the ones with the weapon in it, though. Is there like? Do you think they'll have other ones with the weapon in it?
That's a good question.
I like to show off my brush.
I'm hitting ready. I've joined Jordan. I'm with Jordan. Okay.
I am also.
Hey,
here.
it functioned. What a concept.
Hey.
It did.
Overwatch Blizzard devs hate this one weird trick.
I still like. I have a morbid curiosity to try the game, especially since I just have it.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I don't really want it to become a thing again necessarily.
You see that you need a registered phone to play it? Or non-prepaid phone?
No, they walked that back.
They walked that back?
They walked it back, but I did have to register my fucking phone number a day before they walked it back.
Part of the reason they walked it black.
Black. I kind of get it just because it is a free game now, so excuse me, there's going to be a lot of bullshit involved with that, and I understand Blizzard being like, we gotta do something about this before it becomes.
It seems like it wasn't meant to be what it kind of became, which is like, do you not have a phone? You can't fucking play this game.
Yes, and people who had like prepaid phones through like Walmart and stuff like that were not allowed to put those phone numbers in.
Right. Yeah, you had to have like a very specific phone plan.
Yeah. What, Tim, do you know what brush has the Spider-Man special?
I think it's the Octobrush, which I should try at some point.
Yeah, I mean, it's much slower than your standard throw 'em, but the Spider-Man special seems fun. I mean, it is fun like they built a few very fun stages for it in the single player. I
did play the first Spider-Man stage. The they just like give it to you and you have it the whole time, right?
Yes, yeah. Every time there's a Spider-Man stage, it's not always a Spider-Man stage, but you just have that special active the whole time, and it feels great.
Now,
Oh, it looks like
Spider-Man went
there's
all the
a
way up
roller.
there.
Yeah, it looks like there's a roller that has it too, huh?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Now, this is... I can't remember in Splatoon. God. Fucking carbon roller. If they add more weapons after you get to like 30 levels or whatever, or if it just remains with how many there were. Because I don't see like other ink brushes, and I felt like there was another ink brush before,
Huh.
like ink brush Nouveau or whatever,
Oh, yeah.
which was pretty much just the brush but with a different special.
Yeah, I wonder if, sorry, it's hard to think and play this game at the same time sometimes. It's because I'm
I feel
like
I stall in my sentences a lot.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely like cared about winning in Overwatch, but there's something in my brain specifically with this game where I'm like, I need to stop so I can do well.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Fuck me.
like there were weapons added as free DLC in all of the games pretty much, so
Yeah, okay. And that didn't go well. I've just been dying a lot. Feels like, that looks better than I thought it was, but
Yeah.
not a win.
But it ended up a little close.
Mm-hmm. It looked better than it felt. They got kind of a bookend thing going on. I got #1 Splat Assister, which was good because I got only 2 kills.
I think the catalog has
Nice
99...
inking, Jordan.
What?
Oh yeah, look at that.
I said
Oh, yeah.
nice inking.
Yeah, I did solid. I ink a lot more with the airbrush thing,
That
whatever
makes
it is.
sense.
Just even if it's like I don't kill people very well, but I at least ink.
You kind of got to
I
get
think
the
that's
drop
how
on
I like-
people with that weapon specifically.
I feel
It's
like I
worked out a
generally
couple-
like to play the game as a more get points than
Yeah,
kill people.
it's worked out
is
a
good
couple
for this
times.
weapon.
I've killed 2 or 3 where I like kind of sneak up behind them and get them real quick. But there's definitely been more where it's like if I was better at aiming in this game, I would absolutely kill that person. But
I'm
Yeah.
also not very good at aiming, hence the weapon I chose.
The
What?
wild slapper.
Which one is the one you have, Jordan?
I don't know.
I mean, like, what's the thing called?
Aerospray?
I don't remember. I don't know.
Oh, it's the
Aeros-
Aerospray? You need to,
Aerospray MG?
It is
you
an
need to sneak
airbrush.
up behind people for that?
Not really, but it
You
has
do-
too
'Cause
short of
it's
a
just
range.
like it's a machine gun, right? Or
Yeah,
More or less,
but it's a pretty
Okay.
tight range one.
oh, I see.
It has a very thorough spread in an arc directly in front of you, which is why it's great for inking fast.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know what its
But-
kit. I think it's special. It's special. Its sub is the one where if you hold it, it's like a soda can that you shake up and then it bounces if you hold on to it before
Oh my God.
throwing it.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I just shook it up. It's great.
Oh God, Dolby. Rest in peace.
Someone had a shirt that had a ability that looked like a pink shirt with like blue on it. What is that?
a pink shirt with like blue on it for the ability.
Yeah.
Oh well, I just killed 3 of them.
Nice.
Nice. I know where the other one is then. Oh well. They got away. Ooh.
Oh, what the?
Fucking Get this bitch.
I know. Oh god.
Okay. Oh no. Did you
I got
survive?
him.
Okay, all of the bitches were got.
Yeah.
God you're here.
Everyone focused on that man after that. Killed our friend.
I've been watching a lot of television shows actually lately.
Cool.
I think it's because I finished reading the Fantastic Four, so I'm like, I can do other things with my life. Oh, good shot. Been watching Batman the Anime Series.
I feel like we just watched all of something. Oh yeah, we just watched all of season 4 of What We Do in the Shadows.
Oh yeah, we gotta get back on that.
Ah! When did this become very bad?
Yeah.
I felt like it was going just fine until...
I thought it was in fact going rather well.
Yeah.
And then it stopped.
And then it stopped.
Yeah.
Oof.
Oof. I watched season 2 of Jessica Jones, which was not quite as good as the first, but still a good season of television.
That's more or less what I have understood about it.
Yeah. And a pretty common and reasonable assessment of that show. Andor continues to be great week after week. I have continued to enjoy She-Hulk. It's probably the best episode, was the most recent one. And then I watched most of season 1 of that Harley Quinn show. I was pleasantly surprised, because I didn't expect to really like it, because I expected it to be too, like, haha, bloody, gory, kick 'em in the nuts, say the fuck word a lot. Which, at times, it can be, and that's by far when the show was at its worst, but it has a little more going for it, and it's a little more, like, Venture Bros inspired than just trash.
That is a lot of television.
Yeah. I mean, I guess Andor and She-Hulk are one episode.
One episode a week, you mean?
Yeah.
Okay. I did watch, I finished Kaguya-sama season 1. It was pretty good.
Yeah, like, that show's alright. It's cute.
Mm-hmm.
It's not, like,
I mean,
anime defining.
ironically, my least favorite parts were the parts where it, like, randomly took itself seriously. And I'm like, no. No, you don't.
Yeah, just continue to be a jokey show for fun, please.
I've been
like it like became Fruits Basket all of a sudden, kind of at the end, where it's just like, oh, actually, she's a sheltered noble type person, and she wants to get out and experience the world. I'm like, okay, I've seen this like 500 times before.
Yeah. And her who?
I thought that's what that looked like. Someone was lagging like fucking crazy.
Somebody dropped.
Okay.
I was about to say, somebody was standing still while I killed them, so I'm pretty sure that was a drop.
Yeah, I saw someone standing still on our team as well.
But Kaguya's young ward, who isn't a servant, but is a servant. That's the worst
part of it. That's got to be the worst part of the show. I'm like, what in the fuck is her high school maid? Like, are you shitting me, Japan?
Yeah. Her family's her family's 15-year-old maid who goes to school with Kaguya and is super friends with her.
Super friends, but
more like she just wants her to get fucked, I guess.
Yeah, and an anime called Kaguya-sama Love is War, which has it's one of like the most recent seasonal darlings.
Yeah. It's genuinely pretty fun, except for like the few moments where it's not. Wow, what is this place? Oh, why is it daytime? I'm just like not used to seeing things in the day. You've
become so
Is that Splatfest?
So Splatfest pilled.
Huh.
This is Hammerhead Bridge, which was a bridge that was under construction in Splatoon 2. Yeah, we were here 10 minutes ago, Tim.
We were, but like I feel like I didn't look at the screen while it was introducing it, maybe?
Perhaps.
It kind of looked like a
maybe you just weren't looking at the screen, and that's why we got crushed.
Maybe.
What were you going to say, Jordan, before we were talking about Kaguya-sama?
I've been reading X-Men comics again. I haven't read comics in a while, so decided to jump back in, and I read like 20 comics over the weekend, so that was fun.
Nice. Which genre of X-Men?
The Chris Claremont. I'm trying to get back into the Uncanny X-Men from the 80s.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. So
now, is that when all of like the X-Men that people actually really like were introduced?
yes, the giant size X-Men was when like Storm and Nightcrawler and Colossus were introduced.
Is there a run called Giant Sized X-Men?
Because the comic was twice as large, because it was like rebooting the X-Men as like an ongoing series.
All right. That's just very silly.
Yeah, I mean, look, it's comic books. It's all really silly.
Yes.
That was when they introduced the Living Island Krakoa, or like reintroduced it because it had stolen all the original X-Men.
Krakoa is a very big deal in modern X-Men.
Yes.
Is it?
Yes.
Yeah, it's like their independent nation of mutants that they founded.
Yep.
With young, hot, weirdo helmet fucking Charles Xavier, whose design I think is atrocious.
It's strange, but I'm pretty sure he's in the body of Phantom X. This weird, like, mutant introduced.
For Professor X to mind control?
I don't know what the actual context is, but I think that he is like Phantom X is weapon 15, I think, because it took them until 2000 to be like, well, X means 10.
What if Wolverine was the 10th experiment?
Yeah.
Not just because it sounds cool.
Not just because X-Men.
Yes. And so it's just like, he's like weapon 15 or whatever. Which is always very funny to me that it took like brain genius Grant Morrison to be like, what if X was 10 here? That'd be interesting.
Yet. We'll get that roller off to the left if you can.
Yeah, I'm trying! I failed.
Yeah. He did that same shit to me. Oh no, that was everyone but me. That was basically a wipe. Whoa, I just killed two, damn it!
Let me find this bad Charles Xavier.
Killed two with a bomb. Oh god.
Yeah, Charles looks weird. He's in like a spandex bodysuit. The helmet lets him control like Cerebro.
Yeah, he's always wearing Cerebro, which sucks.
Well, I don't think it sucks because the setup is that he's now like
I mean
now they can revive all the mutants.
I purely mean visually. Like I just don't like how it looks.
That's look. Hey, I was a top splatter.
Nice.
That's good.
So
wait, how? Wasn't I?
No, I was 960. You were 954.
Oh, you mean top
anchor.
Called? Okay.
Whatever it's called.
Yeah.
I think the fact that he never takes that big, stupid, chunky helmet off, I hate it.
Fair.
He's like having serious conversations about like the direction he thinks the world needs to take so that his species does not go extinct, and he looks like that.
Yeah, it's
very dumb. Is he like a weird twink under there too?
Yeah, and he's like a weird twink under there too. And he can walk now again.
Yeah, well, that happens occasionally where he can walk again.
That happens occasionally. He forgets about his paralysis sometimes.
I did look that up because I was just like, why is this guy who looks like a motherfucker is Charles Xavier? Why does he have legs? And they were like, and then like I got like basically a Polygon article that was like, yeah, he does that sometimes. And I'm like, but his entire thing is that he's paralyzed.
Well, but he
also he can
paralyzed.
Read minds or whatever, but
and the people have been giving him back his legs since like one of the plot lines in the comic I read like this weekend was that he's got legs again. And he's really afraid of losing his legs, so he's actually like terrible at field work.
Sure. I mean, when comics run for so long, you have to occasionally just change things to try and introduce new drama, right?
Yeah. And he recently, he was just written out of the story where he got mugged and like almost killed, and he decided it was just like I could like recover, but instead I'm going to work myself to death, and then he goes to the Shi'ar as he is wont to do. Because this is a fun one. He is married to a space bird.
Nice.
His
Dark
like
Phoenix?
no, the Dark Phoenix ties into the Shi'ar, but the Shi'ar are like their own like weird thing.
It's like
And he is-
it's another alien.
Yeah. They couldn't use the Kree or the Skrulls to just like make up a new alien for X-Men, and they're like they're weird bird things. They have they're part of a big multinational empire.
It's better than when like there was a guy there. It's better than when it was like, oh, you're not allowed to use the Kree or Skrull. Okay, well, I'm gonna make just a bunch of plants, and then one of our character, and then who was it? Who was it that fucked the plant? And then Mantis from Guardians of the Galaxy. She was with the Avengers, and she fucked the plant, and then she became part plant people. It was weird. The 90s and 80s were bad.
Sounds odd.
It's
Yes.
a race
I like
of hyper
fucking
intelligent
plants,
trees,
but-
and not in like the Groot kind.
Not in the Groot kind?
No, like these are just literal trees.
Oh
But
yeah,
they're smart.
Groot also exists in the same general universe.
Yeah, man, Space Marvel's messed up and not always in any way good.
Yes. I mean, I would say it's good, but it depends.
Yeah,
Did we turn this around?
I think we
Feels
turned
like
it
we did.
around. Yeah,
I'm like worried that our half is actually not good, but
it seemed good as I was exiting.
that looks
Yeah, I
pretty
think it
good.
was.
Yeah,
Yeah, good.
Yep. So, how far are you in Hoxpox, Chris?
I read like just the first 2 issues of both House of Swords and
Alright.
Power of, or House of X and Power of X.
Yep.
You have
It's-
to change to a jean jacket because of me, Chris.
No, I've been in this. This is the bomber jacket. It just kind of looks like jean jackety. Yeah.
Oh, never mind. Go on.
I mean, it's Jonathan Hickman. He swings for the fucking fences with a bunch of big ideas early and gets his hooks in me.
Good job,
so
Jordan.
Yeah, I'm doing
Yeah.
better.